Allie, now the final January 6th hearing is set for next week. And I know you spoke to a group of lawmakers who were trapped in the House gallery during this insurrection. And they've been following these hearings very closely, as we can imagine. Tell us this story.
Yeah, Savannah, at the back of every single one of these rooms are some section of these lawmakers who are part of a group that they never asked to be a part of. I sat down with just some of them who represent multiple waves of people who were evacuated from the House gallery. And just to give you a sense before we show you this interview, this is the area of the House chamber that is above the House floor. When everyone else was evacuated, they had to stay in place. And this is how they think back on that day now through the lens of what they're seeing now in these hearings. Watch.
The haunting pounding that just made my own heart race.
At the back of every January 6th hearing sit a group of people who uniquely know the searing sounds and scenes of the insurrection because they barely survived it.
I thought that we all could have died that day.
The dozens of lawmakers trapped in the gallery of the House chamber now refer to themselves as the Gallery Group. Their colleagues on the House floor already escaping when rioters breached the building. But these lawmakers, and reporters among them, were forced to shelter and wait as long as an extra 20 minutes, now committed to attending as many hearings as possible.
I have just felt so compelled.
Silent witnesses.
Some of us were witnesses, but the victim was the country, our democracy, our republic. And it's like having to be there as a way to try to seek justice.
Not that it's been easy.
And it's very traumatic. It's triggering.
When a colleague isn't within arm's reach, a year-long group text between members has been a critical support structure. Because that day, they all imagined the worst.
I thought we were going to be gunned down.
Veronica was wearing a beautiful white jacket, and she was standing up, and I'm hollering because I'm now picturing what you pictured, the possibility of an assault rifle just spraying across like we were a peanut gallery or shooting gallery at a carnival. And I remember hollering, Veronica, get down, because she was such a target.
On Thursday, these members will likely be both viewers and part of the story.
What we think will be shown to the American people is that we ducked into the elevator, and it's 30 seconds until these rioters are in that hallway.
The committee's final hearing set to spotlight the minute-by-minute accounting of the 6th, juxtaposed with former President Donald Trump's hours of inaction to stop it. That's likely their last hearing, though they won't say for certain, with the investigation still active.
For those who experienced the 6th, the conversation often centers on the violence of that day and the loss. On a personal level, yes, but also for the country.
In its ability to trust its foundational democratic principles, like a peaceful transfer of power, be upheld. These hearings now provide the possibility of reclaiming some of that.
We are getting something back, which is something we have been clamoring for the last 6 years, which is the truth.
It's made me far more determined to fight for our democracy in a way like never before.
And when that fight gets too much to bear alone?
I don't know what I would do without my colleagues who lived through it.
We are lucky.
It is much easier to do it together.
Yeah, we're lucky because if you suffered that trauma alone, you don't know how to share it. And so for us to be able to share it, and we are forever bonded. No matter where our career paths take us, we will be forever bonded by that difficult day and the good people we were near.
This is still such a raw moment up here on Capitol Hill, Savannah, and I think as we're watching these hearings, there are, of course, the political conversations that happen around them. Those cannot be avoided. But the thing that I continue to think of are the people who continue to bear witness to this, like those 3 lawmakers there, but also the Capitol police officers and the reporters in many cases who are covering this, who all have personal connections to that day and are witnessing it now as their own form of accountability.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.